Up next, we have Bridget Sterling, Faculty of Native Studies, Communication Associate, University of Alberta.
Hi, thank you very much for inviting me to come. My name is Bridget Sterling. So I work at the University of Alberta, but the other thing is, among other things, I'm currently running as a candidate in by-election in Ward G. And one of my main priorities in that is stopping bullying in our schools. Why? Well, this is not the nose I was born with. Everyone in my family has what my mother calls affectionately a ski joke nose. Straight down, turned up at the end. Mine is different. I have a little bump. When I was 14, a girl who took the same bus as me began to make snide remarks about my clothes. I was a creative kid. I wore some very quirky stuff. And one day she showed up at my school, tried to pick a fight. When I refused, because then, as now, I don't think fighting with other people solves much, she slammed the heel of her hand into my face and broke my nose. So now I have a bump. A small one. It's hidden by my glasses. But it's there and it reminds me what it means to be the victim of a bully and to survive that. I don't know if it's what made me who I am. I've always been the kind of person who works to make a more fair world. But it is a point of connection I have with any child who's been through the same thing. The circumstances children face now are particularly tough. Once upon a time you went home from school and you were probably safe. Although of course we know that some children face even more frightening bullies at home. You might be lonely, but chances were you could find quiet and you could be safe in your home. Now kids don't have the same opportunities to escape. With social media and smartphones, the bullies can follow them right into their bedrooms. But is taking away their technology the answer? No. I think it's a band-aid. It doesn't solve the underlying problem. What we need is a culture that doesn't tolerate bullying. Changing that culture is more than changing bullies or the victims. It starts with every single one of us, the potential bystanders. As adults, we see bullies in our own lives. We see them all around us every day. They seem to enjoy taking power from others and making people feel small, and those behaviors are toxic, often literally. Bullying isn't just harmful to our emotions. It is harmful to our bodies and in particular to our brains. Research has shown that it can shows increased markers for some diseases such as cardiovascular disease in survivors, while other studies have shown changes in the brain itself. People who've been bullied may experience academic difficulty, depression, anxiety, and poor physical health. Bullying doesn't always leave bumps on noses, but it always leaves bumps, even when they can't easily be seen. The science is clear, and as policy leaders we need to respond. We can no longer accept bullying as childhood conflict or workplace friction. It is a serious social and public health concern, and we have to respond as a community both with support for victims and education programs that focus not just on teaching bullies not to bully and victims how to avoid them, but also on how each and every one of us has the responsibility to speak up and to work to build a more compassionate community around us. Thank you.